Hey everyone, welcome back to Catching Up with the Walkers. Thank you so much for stopping by this morning. Hope you have found yourself a cup of coffee, maybe from an exotic place like Alaska. This cup came from Alaska, not the coffee itself, but how's your day going so far, Cassie?
Amazing.
Good. It just got started, so don't be thinking that it's going to stay that way, because life throws you all kinds of curves. You gotta go up, you gotta go down. Sometimes you marry a lady that has a strange hobby of hatching out exotic animals. And that's what I want to talk about this morning.
I want to talk about how I'm over the wind.
Oh yeah. So you want to tell them what we've been up to, catching up the last couple of days. Cassie, the track coach extraordinaire,
I wouldn't say that,
has led to several first place finishes. You want to tell them where we've been? I got to go off to these two. Sorry.
I've had track meets the past 2 days, and it's been windy. And well, the first day wasn't too windy, and it was kind of warm. Second day, windy and kind of cold. And then today is still windy and cold, and I have a soccer game to coach, not just to watch.
It was kind of deceiving. The first day was actually pretty nice.
Yeah.
So the track meet, if you follow along on Facebook or Instagram, if you're not following along, you better follow along, because Cassie has posted several things of Ranger running in the 1 mile, winning that, and
over on Walker Farm Fam, we posted in our video about it.
Yep, in our video, Walker Farm Fam. And also Mazzy had her very, very first track meet, which was quite the treat. I got to go to both of their track meets, and I thoroughly enjoyed getting to see the kids compete. I think Mazzy was more or less competing against herself and getting over her nerves. And once she got there, then she was able to run with the rest of the kids.
Yeah.
But they both did great. I was really proud of them. And if you guys saw that on social media, hopefully you enjoyed it too.
It was a fun day. I'm just tired.
Cassie's tired because if you don't know, if you've never been to a track meet, then the coach is like, the kids, they only have like 3 events that might take 5 minutes each. But the coach is going nonstop all day long, trying to make sure every kid gets to every event. And it's pretty chaotic for that many little kids running around. But you did a great job. Good job, Cass.
Well, thank you.
Well, sometimes you got to give credit where credit's due.
I had some good helpers.
But now that we're a little bit caught up, we want to tell them, I think last time we left on a cliffhanger of what was going in the incubator.
Ah, okay.
You want to tell them the exact breed? Because I can't even...
I have to look on my phone.
And let me tell you what. I'll just tell you while she's looking this up. This scares me big time, all right? I'm not scared of a lot of things, but this brings back the memories from way back when I was a kid. I went to my buddy Thomas's birthday party, and there was this white animal on 2 legs running around. He looked cool. He looked pretty chill until you got close to him, and then he came at you and tried to attack you and take out your backside. That wasn't cool.
I think all the dust from the track meet yesterday has settled right there.
Oh, that's not good.
So in the incubator, I have
giant eggs
from Brandon and Stephanie over at Rustic Woodworking Family that they got from their friend Marie. Buff Pomeranian Saddleback Geese.
Okay.
And that might not be the exact name. That's what Brandon gave me. Saddleback Pomeranian Goose, Buff, Straight Run, like, I don't know, something to do with that.
So we're going to call them Buff Pomeranian Saddleback Geese. And this is what comes to my mind.
Different pictures, like that's one.
Yeah, this is what comes to my mind, though. You got this really buffed up goose with like this Pomeranian hair on its side, wearing a saddle. Trying to attack you.
I think the saddle's because of the coloration on its back.
Oh, okay.
It looks like they have a saddle on their back.
Saddleback. Okay, I'll take it. But that's not exactly what I pictured. I kind of told you what I pictured, and I think something a little more exotic looking. But that is a rare breed of geese, I assume, because they're all different. But do you like geese? Like, do you have any bad memories of them?
No.
Not one? You've never been attacked by a goose? Ever?
I mean, at the park, I think those are ducks, but some of them might be geese. I don't know. And I need to look up, like, someone said the good thing about geese is they don't poop in their water like ducks do.
Oh, that's great.
But do they take as much water? Do they make a mess when they're in the brooder? Do I have to have water in there? These are all things I need to find out, because that was the nastiness of the ducks, was just the water situation.
These all seem like things you should have researched prior to hatching out.
I didn't know I was getting them. Brandon just brought them to my house. What am I supposed to do? Eat them?
Make some mighty fine scrambled eggs. Put a little
Those things
heavy
are
whipping
huge.
cream, some bell peppers, cheese. I bet you can make a nice omelet out of those eggs. Probably too late now. Have you candled them yet?
I haven't.
Okay, maybe you'll get to see them getting candled soon. But also, I have them flashbacks. I was scared because of that time when I was a kid. But whenever we were in Alaska, and I'm going to find that video and I'm going to put it up right now. I want to show you what happened with
What
this.
if you can't find it?
I'm going to find it. I'm determined. If not, then I'll describe it to you in a second.
Reenact it?
Either way. But right now, take a look at the most recent attack. Gary got attacked by a goose and or swan. I don't know what it was. But take a look.
That's the male part of it. Give us a piece of his mind.
Oh, goodness. So you can see why I'm scared of a stinking goose. Like, I was out there in the middle of this lake.
I don't think that was a goose.
Swan. I was out in the middle of this lake. You guys will correct me, whatever I'm wrong with. I don't have any doubt that somebody knows what's up. But I was in the middle of this lake in a canoe, not the most stable thing in the world. You know, just going back and forth. And Patrick, one of our wonderful hosts in Alaska, was like, let's go over there and check out their nest. Okay. Yeah, let's check out their nest. I need to see that because I'm way, way from Oklahoma. I need to see an Alaskan goose nest. Well, we paddled over there, and that goose / swan was pretty protective of that nest. And she wasn't happy. And the hissing that happened was uncontrollable.
Is a goose and swan in the same family?
I don't know. But that's why I got
Can't wait to hatch them out.
That's why I got this Alaska Cup, because I won't forget that. That's like, there's some things on vacation that's pretty forgettable. Like, I remember all those curves and those hills we went over in the RV. I can forget about that. But that attack that happened on me, I mean, I literally thought I was going to have to jump out the boat, which I don't think would have ended.
Why? Because she can swim.
I don't think it would have ended. That's what I'm saying. I don't think it would have ended well. So I got my paddle up and I was in, Mortal Kombat mode. I never hit the swan goose, but I was ready.
Was Patrick as scared as you?
He was paddling fast. Okay, he was ready to get out of there. I don't think he knew that they might not be happy, but like they were.
He wasn't expecting the hisses.
I don't think he was ready to get attacked. I think he was ready to get like ran off a little bit. Well, we got ran off big time. But we still had a good time after that. We walked to the back of that lake, down a trap trail where they set all the traps, and got to see a canyon on the backside. So it was pretty cool. It was like one of those canyons off of Lion King.
Oh yeah.
One of those big, wide open ones like Mufasa and.
Did you see a lion?
No, there was no lions. It's Alaska. Come on, Cassie. It's not the Serengeti. But. So there's my fear geese. I don't know if that's a legitimate fear. I'm hoping that these geese are nice. I plan on making friends with them early on. And you're going to find the place to store them where you're going to keep them at.
Someone said that you need to form a relationship to them so that they will become your guard goose and be nice to you. You must imprint them.
Imprint them? Mm-hmm. So you're going to buy some roses and flowers or something?
You're going to love on them and pet them.
Start a relationship with them?
I'm just doing what the comments tell me.
And take your goose to the altar, keep them honest?
Maybe.
What kind of relationship you got going on here? I don't know. So tell us what your experience is with geese. Do you guys give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down? That's clearly that's all we need to know. Because it sounds like if these geese are Pomeranian saddleback wearing buff geese, Bet you we could get a pretty penny for them on the market. What do you think?
I guess I need to look into that.
Well, we might have to do it.
This video's going nowhere fast.
I don't know about that. I have confessed my fear. One of my
Finally,
fears.
confess something.
I confess my fears of geese. I'm hoping that it improves with this experience.
So I need one to be your buddy to help you overcome this fear. I had a friend who still is, but in school was terrified of birds and chickens and stuff. I tried helping her overcome her fear, and it didn't turn out too good.
No, she's still deathly afraid of them. There's a couple of your friends that wouldn't be caught dead within 50 yards of a chicken.
Oh, goodness.
And do they eat eggs? I'm guessing they do.
Yes, but they don't like cracking them because they're afraid a chick will come out of them.
Well, that don't make sense. All right. Well, so let us know though if we're on a good path or a bad one. If we're on a bad one, there's still time. I could unplug the incubators. I wouldn't do that to Cassie.
Great.
So as far as catching up with us on what's going on the farm, you guys hopefully saw us in the garden. The kids and I got the garden started. We have radishes, one of those for you because you like them, beets, onions, lettuce, spinach, and sunflowers, and some other flowers.
I got a thing on my phone today that said
Zinnias.
blizzards possible coming.
Yeah, we had a low tonight of 32 degrees. This is...
You always do this.
No. All those are cold weather. They're good.
Oh.
Yeah, they're good. I always do plant tomatoes and stuff too early. But guess what? I'm going to try to wait until Good Friday. So I'm going to try to wait until Good Friday. I'll be in the clear on Good Friday.
Which is next week.
I've also heard, and you guys might clear this up too, I've also heard if you plant things on Good Friday, they get an extra blessing.
Well, there you go.
I need all the blessings I can get in my garden. So I'm planning on planting like maybe my tomatoes and peppers, and maybe some squash, zucchini, and stuff like that. Now this week, tomorrow or the next day, I'll plan on putting in some sugar snap peas. So those are another cold weather, and I'll just get them in the ground. But I'm excited about all that because it's the season.
I can't stop yawning.
It's garden. Cassie's super tired. She's been busy. Extra coffee. She needs extra coffee.
Extra coffee.
Also, something that we haven't talked to you guys about, but this is planning and praying. We're planning out our summer vacation.
Yes, if you don't know, we have made a commitment to do 50 states in 5 years. We only got 4 years left. So we got to knock out some more states this summer.
We are going to try to do at least 11 states, maybe 12, depending if we can get to Louisiana or not. But we're going to go, we tell them the little map.
Go for it.
I'll probably say it again on Walker Farm Fam because a subscriber sent something that goes along with this that I want to talk about. Try to in the next video. But we're going to go to St. Louis to see the Arch. We're going to go into Louisville, Kentucky to see some of the sites there and the baseball bat museum. And then we're going to go to the Ark Encounter, also in Kentucky. Then we're going to go south through Tennessee to Gatlinburg / Pigeon Forge area and stay the night there. And then we're going to go further south, Cherokee, North Carolina, and into Georgia, kind of the Macon, Georgia area. I know Ed Kirkpatrick is close by, so we're going to be talking to Ed and maybe getting to have lunch with him or something. And then we're going to go down to what Cassie and the kids really want to do. What's that?
The beach.
The beach. So Fort Walton Beach area, Destin area.
The kids have never been to the beach, and they've been asking, but we had to knock out our Alaska trip, and so now it's beach time.
So we're going to do 2 days, at least 2 days on the beach, which I think will be plenty of time. Hopefully don't get sunburned too bad. And then we're going to go try to drop by the Max and see them, and then keep going up.
And that's where?
The Max is in Mississippi.
Yes.
And then we're going to go on up into Alabama, Arkansas, and back to Oklahoma. So our rules are we have to stop for a meal, spend the night, or a local attraction. So one of those three things. And so I think we'll be staying in Illinois one night because when we're in St. Louis, or not the other one, around St. Louis, we'll be staying we're seeing an attraction.
You got it all figured out. We trust
in one state, and then we're staying the night in the other state.
Yeah.
So there's a couple states like that. Also, I found a pizza place in South Carolina that we can hit when we're coming from North Carolina down to the Georgia area.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm pretty excited about this pizza place. It sounded pretty good.
It better be good.
Yeah, because that's all we're going to see in South Carolina. Because I don't know what else is there. But hey, that's kind of our trek. So if there's something like along the way that you guys think, hey, you guys have to go see this, put a lot of like asterisks by it or something. Because
alert!
Like we're probably going to try to map it out, and then we'll write down some suggestions. And what we have time for, we'll see.
And even when we went to Arizona to visit the farm on Route 66, a lot of you guys were like, you didn't see this, or you didn't do that, or you should come do this, or you should come do that. We can only do so much in each state. We would love to be able to do all the things, but sometimes we go further into a state or not, and sometimes we have just limited time or whatever. So if you can get on the edges or wherever those things that Gary just talked about, if you got some fun and exciting things we should do, must-sees, it has to be real good for us to venture off that path too much. But let us know down below.
And we are going to have a little time to venture though, because we're doing about 4 to 5 hours of driving a day, and so that leaves us a lot of time for good stops for meals and sightseeing.
Yeah.
So if we want it, we're going to be in the mindset of taking our time. If there's something that we want to see on our route, then we're going to pull off the road randomly. If we see a roadside market selling fresh watermelons, guess who's getting a fresh watermelon?
What about eggs?
I want to plug. Will you plug that watermelon for me? You watermelon stand owners? You ever ask somebody to plug a melon?
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, when they plug a melon, that means you want to try it before you buy it. So they pick one out and they plug it. They cut you off a piece, let you try it.
And then you have to eat it then, or what?
If you don't like it, you don't eat it.
I know, but I mean, you take it home half cut open?
No. It's their melon. You just take a bite, and then other people can try it too the rest of the day.
But what if they pick one up that's not good and give it to you?
No. Then you gotta test that consistency. You gotta thump it. You gotta thump your melon.
I feel like this is just a ploy.
Preserves, some fresh strawberry. Georgia is known for their peaches. So I'm looking to pick up some Georgia. I don't know if they'll be in season, but if they're not in season, peach preserves on a fresh biscuit.
You gonna be able to eat biscuits by then?
I am. I'm doing low carb I'm on week 4, and my WAG bars. If you guys haven't checked out the WAG bars, they're really helping me out because they're like a good
when Gary
snack.
gets hangry, I'm like, Gary, go eat a WAG bar.
Yeah, get me a WAG bar. They hit the spot. That and hot links. Hot links are so good. So, yes, so when the vacation hits, I'll for sure will be on vacation mode, which means I don't care about
You're gonna
carbs.
eat anything and everything.
I'm not going to go crazy.
Oh, okay.
I'll hurt myself, but I will enjoy, because when you're on vacation, what do?
Enjoy.
You enjoy. So that's what we've been up to, is doing a little bit of planning, and now need to do a little bit of praying.
Yes. If you guys have any prayer requests, drop them down below. We enjoy reading your prayers. You guys have sent us some through email or messages or whatever. Please know that we're praying about those. We want to thank you guys for going over to Hume's Little Homestead and giving them some sweet messages. She's messaged and thanked us and thanked all of y'all. They meant a lot to her. So thank you so much for going over there during their time of need and just blessing them with some words of encouragement. So if you have a prayer request, drop it down below.
Also, one Ed Kirkpatrick over in Georgia, I know his area has been hit with flooding. So I know that his treehouse may have been flooded. I haven't followed up recently. But say a prayer for all those affected by flooding in that area, that if they did get flooded, that they could recover quickly, because we're not in control.
Yes.
Sometimes Mother Nature will drop a ton of rain in a little bit of time, and that's what happens. So be praying for those people as well.
Thank you guys so much for watching today. We hope you have a great, great day. God bless. We love you guys.